Anyway, I feel like he's getting it wrong with, you know, the things. Everybody's focused on the U.S. is going to attack Iran, but I think that they're getting it wrong. I think they're getting it wrong because there's a lot of things that have happened that contradict that. Do you see what I'm saying? That it's more like, I don't know, we'll see how it plays out. But I think it's more like stopping Israel. It's more like stopping Israel. You hope they're getting it wrong? Like, honestly, let's think about this. We'd be in bigger trouble if it was a fight with Israel. Can we be honest? Like, I'm serious. Way bigger trouble. Yeah. Way bigger trouble. We have literally, over all these years, built Israel to be almost equal to our power. And I feel like they have used that to keep us as an ally. So yeah, we'd be in really big trouble. And everybody's talking about it on Twitter, where Israel tweeted out, first Tehran, next New York City. They literally tweeted that. That's what scares me. Is we have built them to be a superpower. Holy shit. And their hate for Palestine and Iran, they want us on board. And I'm just saying, it's like, if we don't get on board, then what? Do we pretend like we are, but don't? But we change direction? Do we focus, right? Is it being revealed? Is it, I don't know. But you can read Revelations 3:9. Revelations 3, verse 9. And to me, that's what explains a lot. They will say, I'll read it. This is what, like, literally explains it to me, of what's going on. Three 9. Okay. Behold, I will make those of the synagogue of Satan who say that they are Jews and are not, but lie. Behold, I will make them come and bow down before your feet, and they will learn that I have loved you. Bloop. They will say that they are, but they lie. Because remember, Jerusalem's the Holy Land, right? So we will always protect the Holy Land. But what if Iran knows that they are not who they say they are? They are using the Holy Land to build their power. See? Do you see it now? That's why I'm like, then when I read that, I was like, oh. Read it out of the 1800s. Okay, hold on. Oh. Ah! I gotta figure out how to open this thing without the cover. Okay, move your coffee cup. There we go. Oh, this is so cool. This is like the best. Look at all the illustrations, just page after page. This is the 1800s Bible, by the way. These they took. Careful. Ooh. Okay, hold on. Revelations. Okay. Wow. So cool. Let me open it up. Okay, Revelations. We got to go to 3, folks. 3. Here we go. Verse 9. Here we go. Here we go. Behold, I give you the synagogue of Satan, of them which they say they are Jews. And they are not, but do lie. Behold, I will make them come and worship before thy feet, and to know that I have loved thee. In the 1800s, too. Wow. Yep, there it is, 3:9. Same thing. Word for word. Yeah. So, I'm just saying, like, I know, this is amazing. I want to study out of this. And it's easy to go online and say, what discrepancies are there between a Bible of the 1800s and King's, New King's Edition? And then I'll look them up myself, right? I'll look them up myself. But that right there literally made it all click for me, because I was like, wow. Wow. And we know that net wants to destroy the Muslim. And they want us to be held responsible. There's people that have a lot of theories over the years of the things that were actually at the hands of net for 20 years. And we literally built them up to where now they are at the point they can threaten us. This is wild. But yeah, that is way more, that's something you should fear way more than us having a, we get that Israel prevails, but did you just hear what I read about how they will pretend that's like somebody bad getting hold of the reins? It has nothing to do with Israel. it has everything to do with who's pretending, and the reason for protecting is using it, like using it as a weapon, like Foodie does cats, right? You know what I'm saying? They want you to believe it's good intention, but really it's not. Like you're almost halting, you're using, right? That's what it says in Revelations, that this will occur, that they will lie. They will lie to you. They're not really protecting Israel. They're using it. It's evil, right? And nobody has ever, they probably have questioned it. They probably have, I don't know. But it seems more like, if you're to look at the things that are going on and not the propaganda or the other stuff, and it could even be that we're going to pretend to be at odds, but we're going to do a pivot to not ally, because they're all calling Trump he left the G7, right? He left the G7. I mean, they definitely made him the spotlight. I mean, when you go to like a but he left. And when he left, he warned the people. So he must have got some information that made him warn the people. People are treating it like, we're going to come in, y'all need to leave Tehran. But I'm thinking of it a different way. He already got inside information of what Net was going to do. But people will read it any way they want until we know. And the whole thing could be a psyop. The whole thing. Just to keep people on the internet. Blah, 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 blah. I don't know. I'm just reading between the lines. Because whenever, like, nobody in military gives up anything. They're not going to tell you shit. So the fact that, you know, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, yeah, something else going on. You see what I'm saying? You don't talk like that. So that is like, wait a minute. I mean, we know Trump is a blabber. We know that. But he possibly uses that to his advantage. Like, almost like he gives up too much information. But the truth is, it's the whole, don't look in, you know, look over here. Thanks for the anti-Semitism. What are you talking about? Who's anti-Sem? Who? 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 Anyway, so I feel like there's different things going on. I feel like there's different things going on. This is gonna not work out well if we go head to head with Net, which I hope we don't. None of the people in any of these countries, these are all the leaders' faults. You say that the problem is that we are liars. Is that what I said? Really, Shira B? Is that what I said? Don't twist stuff. Come on, you're more intelligent than that. You don't believe that there are actually wolves in sheep's clothing? That's what I understood, that we have too much power. No. The citizens have no power. We have no power. The citizens of Iran have no power. The citizens of Israel have no power. Everybody wants peace. These leaders, you cannot tell me that there aren't leaders out there, even our own. You don't know these people. You can't put your lives in their hands. You just can't. Some of them are up to no good. Oh my gosh. Anyway, we're done talking about that because you can't have a conversation anymore. Online, in person. I guess we just watch how it plays out. They always confuse it. You can't question anything. Everybody's lumped. There are people that walk amongst you in life that are actually against you and pretend they're not. This is why the people will never be able to stand up and be strong. Ever. Never. And the leaders will always rule over everybody. That's why. Because you can't have a conversation. You can't come together for the people, the innocent people that have nothing to do with any of this stuff, and to even stand side by side with a leader, not knowing their real intentions or who they really are. That's something I'll never do. Ever. Yeah. And none of them care about us. None of them. Religion, culture, the struggles in your life. Jesus. Anyway, so we will never talk about this again because I need to talk to people that see it or don't.